Hello, welcome back to the channel. Vormithrax here, and we're going to play some more Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. We're continuing our Big Game Hunter challenge. This will be the last session for Big Game Hunter, one way or the other. So we're going to continue trying to track down the last of our 10 targets for this challenge. So when I set this up, I picked 10 of the rarer, tougher zombie types, and basically pretended the government issued a bounty for them for further study, and they wanted genetic samples. So the goal of the challenge was to find, track down, kill, and then butcher each of the 10 so that we can collect their genetic material and return it to the scientists so they can study it and hopefully come up with a way of defeating these zombie menace. So we've gotten 9 out of our 10. The 10th one I knew was going to be tough, and it's not tough so much because it's hard to kill. It is, but it's just tough to find any. That last one we're looking for is the Elite Zombie Grenadier, and they're pretty rare to begin with, even with the kind of evolution settings I've got on this challenge. And I just don't want to just drive around the wilderness forever trying to locate one of these guys, so we're going to do some lab diving today and see if we can come up with one in one of the barracks or anywhere else in the lab. Hopefully we do. If we don't, though, by the time I need to close out the episode this evening, then I will, as a last-ditch solution, just summon one up in some relatively dangerous place and then try to kill it. So I just think it's going to be boring to watch me driving around the countryside for hours at a time just trying to track down this one last zombie. So I don't want to put everybody through that. So last episode we spent several hours driving around, didn't find any, didn't even come close to finding any. I tried to get a master to upgrade some soldier zombies, and that didn't work either, so they just never upgraded. So I'm not sure if it's possible for masters to upgrade zombies into an elite grenadier, so they may just be a spawn item only or spawn creature only. So given how rare they are, we kicked around some ideas on either picking a different zombie instead of the elite grenadier, but I think the better solution that was suggested is to just summon one up, pretend like I chanced upon it, and then go ahead and try to kill it. So that's what we're going to do as a last-ditch effort, just so we don't continue driving around forever to no effect. So the other 9, though, we did find fair and square and track down. Had some good luck getting them killed. A few of them we had to get pretty creative in how we were able to secure our samples, so that was pretty fun. You can go back and watch the previous episodes to see just how I managed it. The challenge game world is set really tough. I did take a Bionic Spec-Op soldier, and with a helicopter crash start is the way we started this off. I picked no traits of any kind, no special abilities. I didn't modify the base Spec-Op other than when I picked multiple point pool without picking any negative traits or anything else to balance things out. I had one spare point that I could spend, and I put it in strength. Other than that is a completely bare bones, straight out of the oven Spec-Op soldier. So you can see what we've got here. Then another thing as part of the challenge is I've got the game world settings set really tough. 0.25 item spawning. We did a winter start with a 1.0 zombie evolution factor. Now 4.0 is the normal default scaling for a zombie evolution, and the lower the number, the faster they evolve. So that by itself is huge, but then I also picked a winter start, and that basically gave the zombies almost a year to fully evolve with that really fast evolution factor. And so the effect or consequence was everywhere was just full of upgraded zombies. Shocker brutes, hulks, masters, vampires, predators, necromancers, all of it. So that's what makes the towns especially super dangerous, just chock full of all the really high-end zombies. And we do not have a whole bunch of fancy gear and armor and skills and so on to try to take them on. So we've had to be pretty cautious and careful, but we've managed it so far, and hopefully we can bag this last target and go on our merry way. The last thing I did to restrict myself and add some more complexity is I am not allowed to craft or modify vehicles and so on. The only thing I can do is the food tab in the crafting menu. Nothing else. Can't do any other crafting. Can't upgrade vehicles. Can't construct. anything like charcoal kilns and smoke racks and all of those items, so none of it. So food only is the only thing I'm allowed to actually do any kind of crafting or construction with. And that's about it. I think that covers most of it. If you're following along in chat, you can use the bot commands to get more details. Use the exclamation point and then the word challenge to get some general info on what I'm doing. Mod list will give you what mods I'm currently using. And settings will show you the general world settings of note. Things I've changed or I think are of interest. Just in case anybody wants to try the same things I'm doing. And then finally, trophy. Exclamation trophy shows you our current kill list and our total kill list. Everything is marked off as dead. The only one left is our zombie elite grenadier. So it's kind of where we're at. Looking at our character sheet, like I said, no special traits or anything to worry about. Some base skills and base stats, and that's it. Here's our inventory. So it's pretty much just a eclectic mix of the starting gear that the Bionic Spec-Op soldier has and a few items we found here and there. Of particular difficulty is when it's winter time, so it's pretty cold. So even encounters with low-level zombies, because I don't have any really good armor type items, they've been chewing away at my clothing pretty fast. So we've got a few more things about to fall off. And if we find an ice lab, it's going to be damn near impossible for me to get very far or anywhere in it, just because I can't come across enough clothing, the really warm clothing, and because I'm not allowed to craft any, that leaves my options pretty bare bones. So, also the lowered item drop rate has really cut down on the number of bodies out in the game world. Usually you'll drive around and see body sites of various types. Well, when I find a body site, it's got like one body, not 5 or 6 like the normal body sites have when you've got a 1.0 item drop rate. So it's just made finding things really difficult. So I don't have a lot of options there, and we don't have much in storage in this vehicle. So you can see kind of what we're traveling around with right now. Nothing too exciting, but we've got some of the bare basics covered. So I'm going to dump some of these items back into the vehicle here pretty quick. That's it for the inventory. We have a nice vehicle, fairly good. It's an RV, and it took us a while to find a decent one. And like I said, I'm not able to modify it or anything, but we got it watered and gassed. To a pretty good degree, and I don't think we're going to need any more gas. We're going to just hit some laboratories to finish this off. I think I've done enough world traveling. I'm sick of that. So I'm just going to hit some local labs. We're going to see if we can break into some of the barracks and take out some zombies there. Hopefully we run into an elite grenadier. It's a small chance, but that's the only other place I can think of to go find one. We tried military outposts, and we came across a lot of bio operators, but no elite grenadiers so far in any of them, and I'm just not going to keep trying to drive around finding those things. So that's kind of where we're at. Here's our map. We are just parked outside this little farmhouse that we've been using lately as a base, and we've got a lab. There's labs all over the place, so we've got tons of them nearby, and there's a couple more down there. More up there, so we'll hit these 3 local ones here initially, and if we still haven't solved it and we still got time, we'll travel some more. The big issue I have is with labs, getting into the barracks, because this game character's only been in the game world for what, 13 days, and we can't craft, and the item spawns are set so low. I just have very few ways of getting into the barracks. I don't have a high computer skill. We haven't found very many books. Yeah, computer of 0, so I have no computer skill. There's no chance I'm going to be hacking my way through the computers to get the doors open. And so my choices are going to be going through the walls of the door. I do have an acetylene torch, so we're going to try that until the gas wears out or uses up, and then we're going to be kind of stuck. Got a sledgehammer, but I got a low strength, so I really don't think I'm going to be able to go through walls or anything fancy with that. That's kind of where we're at. So let's. We just got back to this base area here after a long trek. We did quite a bit of traveling, first down south, and we looped back around and came up north, and we were basically looking for body sites, either a helicopter site or a soldier body site that might have an elite grenadier. Never found one, so we looped our way back to here, and I think we're close to needing some rest. We had just arrived here, I believe, when I ended the last episode. So we'll have to check that, double check our food, and we've got plenty of water for what's going to be left of this particular challenge. And then we'll head over to the labs and see what we can get done. Alright, so if I bring up my eating menu, I've got some cooked rice ready to go, and I think I've got plenty more available. I've got a gallon of clean water, plus what we've got in the vehicle, which is plenty. So hydration is taken care of. I think food's pretty much taken care of as well. It's 9 in the morning, and I really can't remember if, from when we last played, if I am coming up on needing to sleep or not. 9 a.m. leads me to believe maybe I already did sleep and I've just forgotten. Let's just go ahead and head over to the lab. We'll pop in the farmhouse real quick, but I don't think I left anything in here I care about. No. So, should we need to sleep when we get over to the lab, we can do it right at the lab entrance. There may be a bedroom there. Or we'll just clear the area around us and then sleep in the RV here. So, okay, no wing mirrors. Those are the first things that got ripped off, as always. I can never keep a hold of any wing mirrors. So we're just going to drive south, kind of skirt around this forest, and we'll loop around to this lab. I've got 4 ID cards. That's the sum total after all of our driving around that we've come across. So the scientist body sites are just when there's only one body and it has just a chance of having an ID card. That's all we've managed to accumulate. Alright, so let's get moving here. I just hit one bush and ripped off the front edge of the vehicle over the wheel there. So not an auspicious start. That's my other fear, is that this vehicle is just not going to last much longer. Even just hitting little bushes is slowly eroding the front armor, what little there was in the heavy frame. So I'm going to lose a wheel or something that's going to bring this thing to a halt without too much more time going by. Hello, zombie dog. Regular dogs. Zombear. Alright, there's our lab. Hello, firefighter zombie. I think I'm going to take the risk of running this guy over. Rather avoid it, but cargo pants, light jackets, and some meth. I just really don't want to take any hits or damage right now. And a decayed pouncer, of course. Stop driving. If I fight him in here, he'll have to jump in. We'll both have the same negatives. No, I think I'll fight him outside. And he goes through another part of my vehicle. Yeah, it's looking pretty grim. Yeah, the quarter panel is what I lost over that space. So, frame in the wheel. Just a heavily injured frame. 2 heavily injured frames, and then they're into the engine compartment. So, that's my worry. Frames in red condition, quarter panel's already gone. Frames in red condition, windshield's gone. And then they are going to be doing damage to the battery, alternator, and engine. So, anything that hits that location. So, not good. Alright, swipe our ID card, and let's head on in. What did we get in our first couple rooms? Computer terminal, don't care. Don't care. And a bedroom, so at least we got a place to sleep. Head back out real quick, make sure I've got all the stuff that I need. Alright, have some rice and some more rice. Alright. We're not really on a loot run. As soon as we finish our 10 goal, we're pretty much going to call it quits. I'll just find some interesting way to get myself killed. So I'm not really concerned about finding loot, since we've got a very narrow focus here. I'm not going to be too concerned about picking stuff up. There are certain things that will aid us in our lab diving, so those I will probably grab when they appear, but we're not going to be grabbing a lot of the other random stuff that'll show up in labs. So need to make just a few choices here. What am I doing on cargo space here? 135 and 62 in that one. Alright, let's put the inventory on this side and drop stuff over there. Those two I'll need, although the baton... Can't think of a reason why I'd need the baton in a lab, but we'll take it just in case. Don't care about the Geiger counter. Pliers. Will I need pliers in there? I don't think I will. Or the screwdriver. Have no first aid kits. Combat boots and the tack helmet. What am I wearing currently? Not wearing boots, am I? Oh, there I am. I've got combat boots already. Got the super alloy vest. That was a recent find. That was really good. Alright, so we got the tactical helmet and the super alloy vest, so we've got some decent protection on the two most important body parts, our torso and our head. Yep, you heard that correct. Whatever your name is, I can't see it because the text is so dark. It's like chest hole. No crafting. The only thing I was allowed to craft in this playthrough is food items. That is it. Try to make my challenges difficult, so I always try to pick a couple of things that really ratchet things up or change my gameplay in some way. So I figured this would be a good one for a no crafting run, and that's what we're restricting ourselves to. So if I bring up the crafting run, this is the only tab I'm allowed to use. I can craft from the food tab, that's it. Can't do anything else. So basically I've had to scrounge and find items, and I've got the item spawn set at 0.25, so that's been really, really rough. But so far we've managed it. We've got 9 out of our 10 targets, so... Okay, what else was I wanting to look at? The rifle is going to be our primary method of killing really dangerous stuff. We've got plenty of ammo to finish the challenge out, so I don't have to be spare with my ammo usage. Kukri will be our primary melee weapon. I've got the laser pistol, butcher knife, and that's pretty much it. I don't know yet whether this is an ice lab. Hopefully it's not. I'm going to drop that spare set of boots. Alright, what's that put us at? 8.4 out of 26.5. That is including the rucksack. That would, yeah, I can't drop the rucksack, unfortunately. So, we'll just go as is. I don't expect all that much combat. It's mostly going to be avoidance in the lab. I think we'll go ahead and take a look. Let's head in and see what we've got. I used a card on this one. I've got 4 ID cards, and there's 4 labs semi-close to me, so don't have to deal with the turrets. Let's see what we've got here. And it's a nice lab. God damn it. That is not good. That is not good at all. I think we're just going to have to roll off to the next lab. We'll pop open a few of these doors in this initial 9x9 or 3x3 area and turn on our night vision. Go back to green mode that everybody loves because it freaks them out. I'd say I'm not going to get into much fighting. The first thing we do is open a door and a broken cyborg steps through. I don't know if the RV will make it to the next lab, Tom. I'm pretty sure a bush is going to take out my engine compartment here pretty soon. Okay, night vision with labs. Not a good combo, maybe? I can't remember if I can... I think I'll still be able to see the light walls lit up, but I can't say for sure. I guess given that I'm in an ice lab, I should pay some attention to what clothing shows up. Yeah, okay, so there's a lit wall, so if I turn on my night vision here, can I tell? I can, but it's a lot less distinct, so I gotta be still careful. So that wall is brighter than the other areas, so I can spot it, but it's gonna be a little tricky. And another cyborg over that way. Jeez, it's almost all bedrooms. Alright, let's go the cyborg direction. I'm going to stay here as long as I can put up with the cold, but it's not going to be very long. So, as soon as my speed starts dropping because of the chill factor, I'll have to bail. Die, stupid cyborg. Another 3x3. Oh, royal jelly. Well, we'll definitely take the royal jelly. Don't see that too often. Don't think we'll end up needing it, but what the heck. Hey there, chest hole. Love your work. Good job, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, this night vision's kind of gory. It also freaks people out because apparently it reflects, the green reflects off my glasses and takes out the chromatic from the green screen effects. So doesn't look too bad on the playback, but they tell me it looks kind of weird. All right, where are we gonna go? Cold's gonna get to me really quickly in this place, so let's. I can't go any direction in this one, so we're dead-ended here. Let's pop back out here. Let's go south. Another big bedroom. Useless. And now we're starting to lose our speed, so now I gotta be careful. We're gonna have to bail out of here pretty quick, I think. Don't care about ammonia or bleach this playthrough. We can go west or back south again. Alright. Again, for anybody that just joined us, I am on the lookout for one and only one type of zombie to finish this challenge off. So you can use exclamation point trophy in the bot commands in the chat to see what our list was to start with. And I designed this to be a short-term challenge. I had a really long series with the Drunk Master Mutant series and decided I wanted to do some more shorter focused challenges for a little while. And we're down to speed 55. We gotta get out of here. So this one's been working well, with the one exception. If the next time I do this one, I think I'm going to remove the Elite Zombie Grenadier. It's just too rare, too hard to come across randomly, and I think makes for a boring end just watching me drive around the terrain forever. Alright, night vision's off. Let's head back outside. I got to go warm up. And I think we're just going to head to another lab. I got 3 more cards. Let's hope we don't get 3 more ice labs. That would really reek. Alright, next lab. We're just going to follow the road down and to the... where do I go north first? Where's my other lab? There's another one up there. Yeah, we're going to loop around this way up to that lab first. Alright, on the road again. I'm hoping I can actually find this elite grenadier. I'll be taking suggestions on where to spawn one. If by the end of the run tonight I still haven't found one, we're just going to spawn one in and I'll then try to kill it. So, I'm not going to spawn it in the middle of the city. That's just ridiculous suicide to try to get into the middle of the city. I might spawn it on the outer edges to make it a little tougher, but definitely not going to put it right in the smack middle of the city. Not with the spawn ratings and the winter start. There's absolutely no way I'd survive into that sort of situation. It's theoretically possible I would get it killed, but I think it would be absolutely no chance that I would get it butchered with what's in the cities currently. Alright. Made it to our next one. Let's pop out. And we're still pretty cold. Let's... Engine's doing fine. Temperature's good inside. I'm going to wait it out in here for just a bit. Till we defrost and get rid of all these negatives. Actually, I'm going to do that right after I find out what kind of lab we're dealing with. Alright, lab number 2. Please, no ice lab. So, 17 degrees. Down we go. And 17 degrees. Alright, so we got a standard lab. So that's great. We got a lot of pain jacked up because of our... you can use exclamation point mods, or mod list, I mean, to see what mods we're running currently. No major mods in this one. I'm not running PKs or Ascension or any of those. I am running with standard nutrition, but this is going to be a shortish one, so I don't think that'll really come into play. But you can go exclamation mod list. And that's what we're using currently. Try to provide enough information in those commands so that if anybody wanted to try a similar challenge themselves, they would have enough detail that they could recreate my settings and give it a try. Alright, let's powers down a bit. Let's have some more rice. Turn on the sensory dulling, metabolic interchange, and we'll just wait here for a little bit. Looks like I'm not going to get another pulse of the power off of that, so low power available is kind of a bummer, but we've been able to manage without it so far. Alright, so pain is fixed, temperature is still defrosting. Let's just wait a little while longer. Wait, what's the temperature? Yeah, we're still okay where we're at. Still defrosting. Let's... Do I have any... I've got a blanket I could wear. That'll help a bit. Yeah, let's just wear that temporarily. Everything but my head and mouth, which is really where most of my problems come in. But... Oops. Wait again. Pain is spiking again because we still got this frostbite going on. Alright, we got rid of all those effects, so now I should have waited on doing this. Now we'll do that. There we go. Top up on some food and water. Alright, so we're full and slaked, got rid of all the pain, got rid of all the temperature conditions, our speed will be back up to where it's supposed to be. Let's dump the blanket and head back into the lab. This time we've got a regular lab. Actually, I've got enough carrying capacity. I should carry the acetylene torch with me. So let's go ahead and grab All... Alright, we're going to grab the acetylene torch, and I can't think of a reason to carry the sledgehammer. I just don't have the strength to use it effectively. My strength's only 9, and I don't think that's going to get me through any of the walls or barriers. Yeah, we tried 3, 4 military outposts, and not a single one of them had an elite. So we found lots of bio-operators, but there were no elites. And we actually wiped several of them using creative methods. So yep, I tried that. I tried driving around looking for body sites or helicopter sites. Those are the other 2 overworld locations I usually have luck eventually finding elite grenadiers, but I think on even the longest runs I've had, I've never seen more than 2, maybe 3 elite grenadiers. And that's with characters that have lasted years and have traveled all over the game world. So they're just super rare and hard to locate. So without finding a more consistent way of getting to them, I just don't want to bore the viewers too much with just randomly driving around the world trying to find this one creature to finish off this made-up challenge I created. So we're just going to end it the quick draw way and summon one up and try to kill it. If I don't find one in these labs. And I realize it's probably pretty rare to find one in these labs as well, but it's the only other place I haven't tried yet. So, alright, in we go. Alright, so we got turret to the north. Something's making noise. Gotta go back to the night vision already. Yeah, why don't you come in here? Hop up on the counter for me. I haven't been able to come across any useful CBMs to really bother installing either. That's kind of weird. Look where that door's located. It's pretty... Isn't that pretty low in the wall for normal? Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Alright, we got sound to the south. We're going to go that direction. What's in there? Oops, not in that room. It's in the next one over. Scientist. Come here, scientist. Come stand on this counter, please. There you go. Good job. Cash card. Don't care. Really? What, did I just totally destroy the... That's pretty weird. I didn't even get mention of destroyed CBMs. Come here, you. Hop up on the counter. Good zombie. Am I remembering or wrong or having a brain fart or what? I'm not seeing any kind of mention of CBMs. Good, bad, or ugly. Does this lab just have a bunch of broken scientists? Alright, we got stairs down already. Yeah, bunch of refrigerator rooms. Alright, so let's drop a cash card pointing to our ladder down here. And drop one pointing the other way. Alright, can't go south. Can go east and west. Everything's green because I'm using implanted night vision, so I can see farther in the dark. That would be why. Another stairs down. Alright, you gonna be another broken scientist? I don't really have a way of retrieving the CBMs in those rooms, so... Well, that one had a CBM. So those first two I killed didn't have a single CBM or even a mention of a broken CBM, which is what I found really weird. I guess we'll grab it while I've got some carrying capacity. And there's another one. Not a single mention of a CBM. I can't remember the last time I butchered a scientist and didn't get at least broken CBMs out of them. This is kind of weird. Alright, let's go. Check this first. Bunch of man hacks in a funnel. You guys can just hang out in that room, thanks. Jeez, alright. Well, they're giving me plenty of stairs down, so there's no problem finding ways to go. Again, I really don't have a way of retrieving CBMs out of those rooms, but let's keep looking around. Oh, knowing my luck, there'll be an elite grenadier in one of these containment rooms. That will be pretty amusing. I do have a law rocket. Wonder if I can take one of these containments down or a wall down with a law rocket. Never tried firing one of those inside of a lab before. Alright, can't go north or west. Guess we'll check up here real quick. Nothing in the lockers. Can't go anywhere that way or that way. Alright, here we go. Barracks or containment? Containment. Quit out of there. Don't care about that one. As far as I know, containment room is not going to have a grenadier. I need the barracks. So I'm not going to bother even trying to get into those places. Alright. Don't want to go down. Oh yeah, that's the room with the 4-man hacks I really don't need to do anything with. I guess we're going back to the west. Useless room. Go north, nothing south, standard zombie, and can't go west. Another 3x3. Alright, barracks, barracks, barracks! Alright, bypass security, no. Just quit on out of there. I'm going to check the rest of this 3x3 grid, then we're going to try to get into that barracks. Actually, I could probably tell just by listening next to the door whether or not that barracks is going to have something in it. Alright, so this is a big nothing useful. So, oh, we got sounds, so there's a chance. There could be an elite grenadier in there. It's going to be all sorts of fun if I use my acetylene torch to pop this door and then just have a mini nuke grenade go off right in my face. Do not have a jackhammer, pickaxe, or sledgehammer. I have a acetylene torch. We're going to go through the metal door with the acetylene torch. I don't know how many doors I've got enough gas to go through, but we're going to find out. So I've got 240 charges in my acetylene torch. So let's see. Why is my pain up slightly? I'm not sure, but I don't like it. Take an aspirin. Let's also turn off the night vision temporarily. Turn on the metabolic just in case I'm going to need some power for whatever's in here. So, this is one of my only hopes, is barracks. There is definitely something in there. I'm just hoping it's at least one elite grenadier. And not just a couple of dumb soldiers. So we'll see. Speed is still down a tiny bit, all due to the pain. That's fine. Let's go with it. Alright. None of this really is going to help me much in a get things killed quickly fashion. I'm debating getting the rifle out. I'm not so worried about making noise in a lab. It's going to be a little tougher for me. Yeah, I've got to have the rifle out just in case it is an elite grenadier. So we need to switch to the rifle. Alright, so the rifle's out. It's on full auto mode. Full 50 rounds locked and ready to go. Alright. Activate. Torch. Oh, I don't have welding goggles! God damn it, I forgot about the welding goggles! Oh, man. I don't think I have welding goggles in the vehicle, and I can't make any. I'd have to go find some. Damn it! Totally forgot about the welding goggles necessary for the torch. Well, that makes things a problem. Yeah, that, make a note here. Crap. I've got a sledgehammer, but there's no chance I'm going to make it through this wall. It's what, reinforced concrete? Concrete wall, but I got a 9 strength. I just don't think a sledgehammer is going to make it through that wall. Hey there, Dragon Man, and Salty, and Trueheart, and Kodak, and everybody else I might have missed in chat. See you guys are chatting away over there. Trying to keep track of you guys. Krusty, yeah, you can barely make out the illuminated walls with this night vision. You gotta be a little more careful, but they are noticeable. I guess I'm gonna head out and try to go grab my a sledgehammer, and we'll give it a try, but I'm just pretty sure 9 strength sledge is not going to get through that wall. Let's turn that off. Alright, first things first. Reset all. Yep, no welding goggles. Damn it, totally forgot about that. That was silly. Well, we can drop the acetylene torch until I get a hold of some welding goggles. That's going to make this a little longer than I was hoping to. And we'll grab the sledge. My only other option is my packed M72 Law Rocket. I'm fairly sure if I try to fire that thing indoors, it's just going to immediately veer into a doorway or a wall right next to me and explode and take me out with it. Alright, let's head back in. Beer muscles. Well, normal people could reinforce the sledge, but not this guy. I don't have the tools to do it, and I'm not allowed to craft. So, there will be no sledge reinforcing. Let's whack the wall a few times. Let's go in this wall here. So, we'll stand here and give it a few whacks through a few bars of stamina, but I think chances are really low. Yeah, 9 strength is just not gonna do it. Yeah, don't seem to be damaging the concrete wall. I'm just not strong enough. If I had like a 18 strength, maybe I could get through this, but I don't think I'm going to waste the time. 9's just not nearly enough. So, damn it. I was really hoping to use that torch to get through some of these barracks doors as a hopeful solution to get me this last target that I need. There's no chance, I don't think, that I'm going to find one just randomly in the lab. I agree, Kodak. PBA mask off a firefighter is going to be my best chance. So, we're going to have to go out and find some firefighters and hope we can get a PBA mask off of them. Get rid of that sledge, get the kukri back out. Hope my my vehicle holds up. I think we're going to have to go driving around the city again. It's possible I'll find some out in the wilderness area, but damn it. Really did not want to go having drive about again. RV's not going to last that much longer. And it's 7:14 in the evening. I'm gonna stop here. Probably not the best place in the world to stop, but we're gonna try to get some sleep right here, I think, if it'll let me. Yeah, let's we're gonna try to sleep if it'll let me. Try to sleep, but I can't. Fine, wait an hour. Try again. Alright, we fell asleep. Hopefully everything leaves us alone. Is this gonna be another one of those short sleeps? Yep. Yeah, I know I should eat better. I've been taking my vitamins and my calcium. Have to cook up some more rice here pretty soon. Alright, 3 in the morning. Hey there, hey Sasu. Welcome to the channel. Let's wait for dawn. And then another 30 minutes. Alright. Oh, hello, wolf. Let's get moving. Ah! Don't fail to start on me, RV. I don't need none of that action. Alright, so we're just going to head down the road and then kind of work our way around the outside of the city, and you guys will see just what happens when you set a 1.0 evolution factor and then do a winter start. I'll laugh my ass off if we just... Zombie soldier, huh? Where you at, zombie soldier? Right on the road down there, huh? No. Bunch of dogs coming out of the woods. Alright, we're on the edges here. There is a firefighter. Hey, Chesthole. Thanks for following. Really appreciate it. Glad to have you. What am I gonna do here? Here's my dilemma. Any proximity to a town is likely to be a death sentence if I step out of this vehicle. The reason for that is just the sheer number of upgraded zombies that pop out of the woodwork all over the place for it. Arrgh. I've also got a smoker nearby, we got the soldier nearby. I'd have to start shooting stuff up. We got multiple soldiers actually. Alternatively, I can do what I really don't want to do, run over the firefighter zombie and then just peek to see if he drops what I wanted, and then try to arrange a drive-by grab. I'll have to stop and grab it. You can't grab while driving anymore, but I think what I'm going to do is do a bit of a loop-de-loop here, try to draw the soldier or the firefighter and a few of these others a little further away from town. So let's kind of curve off to the side here. Alright, smoke zombie, you gotta die. Did we get him? We stunned it, but I don't think we killed him. Alright. Or did we? Oh, yeah, we must have. That cloud got awful big. Alright. Looks like the dogs are keeping the soldier over there busy. Where'd you go? Whoa. Another dog pack over there. And that fireman is still hanging out down on the road. Alright, I really don't want to run things over in this vehicle, but I'm going to have to... No, firefighter! Whatever you're going after, stop it! Alright, spin this thing around one more time. What's on the ground? Fire extinguisher. Ah! Gas mask! Come on, firefighter! The one time I want a PPA mask, you give me a gas mask. No fair. That does not provide me the thing I needed. Alright, well, we didn't get what I wanted. So, let's keep moving. This RV is not going to survive this. It's too fragile. I'm going to lose wheels. I'm going to lose that engine compartment anytime now. As soon as I lose my mobility, the chances of making progress in this challenge plummet. In the camp. No way to do delicate maneuvering in an RV. Looks like most of the zombies have moved into the city area. Do we have any fire stations? Oop, we got a fire station on the outer edge over here. We might have to go try to get to that. I'd have to go up to that lab and around. Get to there, or all the way south and then back up again. We've also got a necropolis over here, which I can't think of a reason to go visit. Yeah, I need to switch around to the other side to get to that fire station. I think that's by far my best chance. I think I'm going to do the north route, though. Got the gas, it's the incidental wear and tear on my poor frame that I'm really worried about. Alright, where are we at? Gotta go this way. Hello, firefighter zombie. Tech 9, cargo pants, holster. This is stuff I didn't... Oh wait, there's already a firefighter down. Part of the body site? Fire gauntlets, turnout boots, coat. Safety glasses, don't have what I need. Alright, please tell me I got super lucky here. Not seeing what I need. That both bodies, or am I missing the other one? Let's pull away here and reorient, make sure I'm seeing everything. Oh, I think that firefighter died earlier, so he just got back up again. That was his pile of clothing. So there was no need for me to run him over again. I've never seen a grenadier in a FEMA camp. Soldiers, yes. Never seen a grenadier or an elite. And I was not able to get zombie soldiers to upgrade via Zombie Masters. Yeah, if I could manage to find a Grenadier and Master in proximity, maybe that would work, but that's asking an awful lot of the RNG. Grenadiers are rare enough. Hello, Shocker Brute. Alright, we just need to keep going southeast now. Can't believe I didn't have goggles for my torch. So far, we've managed to get 9 out of our 10 targets without having to go actually into a city. We've just hung around the outer edges, and there have been plenty of the advanced zombies for us to kind of pull out and take care of, or we found them in other locations. That crash site I've already known about. Alright, straight south for a while. Multiple soldiers again. Man, big old pack of standard zombies. Get some distance on those things. Alright, getting closer. I think it's time to angle on in. Another helicopter crash, but unfortunately no Grenadiers or elites. How to do this? I think I'm going to buzz real close to the fire station and then try to draw any local zombies out away into the wilderness. So we'll use our gas supply as a tactical option again. How are we doing, by the way? 46 liters, plenty of gas, so I'm just scared to death. I'm going to run over something that's going to drop my engine compartment out. Alright, firefighter zombie. Let's try the easy way first. Let's try running this guy over again. I'm pretty... I might just bail out right here. I've got almost no zombies here. Let's do this. Let's slow down, spin around, back behind us. A brute coming. Damn it, I'm over top of the body. Another firefighter nearby. Where's the body? PPA mask! There we go. It's all I need right there. If I can hop out and grab that, we're good to go. Don't care that it's filthy. That doesn't affect me being able to use it for its glare protection. All I gotta do is grab that and get moving. I'm probably gonna get poisoned in the attempt. Alright, let go of the controls. Go to run mode. Hop out. Grab the mask. Don't care. Hop back in. Gas it up. And get going. Ta-da! Now clear the area. Alright, mission successful. Now we can go back to our lab. Quite a few zombie horde indicators coming up in front of me here. I don't want to get caught on the inside of this group, but... Hello, ambulance. Love to stop and get my first aid kit of this playthrough, but nope. This is going to be a first aid kit free playthrough. Alright, so we need to get back up to that other lab way over there. Same route as before, up through the forest. Oops. Off this direction. Hello, Shocker Brute. Terrorizing the local dog population. Alright. Don't ram me, stupid dog. Okay, at least we're going to get to this first lab, or the second lab. That first lab we passed just now was an ice lab. We don't have the gear to survive long in there. And there we go. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Whoa! Well, that was almost pretty bad. Stop driving. Close the door. Closing doors isn't going to help now that I've lost so many panels, but habit. Okay, so now we have a PBA mask. Let's grab our torch back up again. Pop off on food and water. And actually, I'm going to cook up some more rice while we're here. Alright, so we've got our rice, so we're good on food and water. I've got no water with me. My hydration pack's empty. Oops. Let's fill the container. Hydration pack. Not sure if it's draining out of that. I'll have to keep an eye on that water supply. We've got the mask. Got the acetylene torch. I think we're good to go again. Alright, before I head back in, let me check back in with chat here. See my chat screen lighting up over there. Now, when if I end up having to spawn an Elite Grenadier, I'll be taking a poll of requests from the audience on where I should spawn it. It won't be directly in front of me, and I won't take it out with a vehicle. If we have to spawn it, no vehicles allowed. I'll have to go in on foot and just deal with the flare of grenades he's going to be tossing at me. Ooh, 1 in 50 chance of spawning an Elite Grenadier ever in any of the places they spawn? Yeah, that's pretty low. Like I said, next time we'll pick a different one. We'll replace the Elite Grenadier with some other type. The Snapper, I think, is the one that I decided I'd replace him with. Pardon me as I work my way back through chat here. Yeah, the one in the towns, I want to say is always linked to a body site that appeared in the middle of the town. I've seen them rarely when I've been going through the middle of towns. Usually rudely, and rarely. Meaning I'm night running through the middle of the town, step a space, and all of a sudden I've got grenades coming at me. And then it's like, oh, hello, Elite Grenadier. But yeah, they're just too rare, too hard to come across. Only regular Grenadiers in the labs? Oh well. We're going in anyway. I could always replace the Elite with a regular. I mean, the regulars are rare enough, and I haven't found one yet, so maybe that would be a better solution to my problem. Just pick a regular Grenadier instead of the Elite. The Elite's just ridiculously rare, whereas the Grenadier is just kind of stupid rare. Alright, I believe it was due west. Alright, there's our door. Let's stop running, get our stamina back. Alright, we're full and slaked. No negative effects to worry about. Slightly irradiated, don't really care. Let's get our gun out, just in case we do have a grenadier inside. Alright, rifle's fully loaded, on full burst auto mode, and... Alright, now make up your mind, where do they drop? I'm pretty sure it's the helicopter crash sites. That's what my memory is telling me. That I see them both at helicopter crash sites and at the occasional just regular zombie soldier body site. I think they've just got really rare chances of dropping in either of those two. Labs, I'm a lot less sure of. I know I've seen grenadiers. I cannot remember if I've seen elites in a lab, so I can't attest. So I think we're gonna go with any grenadier. The elite and the standard grenadier, close enough genetically that they'll both satisfy the requirement. That's the change I'm gonna go with. If we don't find a grenadier by the time I'm done, then we will do a final summon up an elite, and I'll have to stay on foot and try to kill it. Alright, let's get in this place. Acetylene torch. Got metal there. Ignore. There's the first one. How much energy did that take? Oh crap! Well, great. We're going to get through exactly 2 doors. Or 3 doors, I mean. It took 80, I think. Is that what it took? We were at 240. We're now at 180, so it took 60. So we can get through, what, 4 doors? Just soldiers so far, unfortunately. Let's turn this on. And we'll back up a little bit. I'm not concerned about the noise, really, in this kind of a place. Fire. I don't want full auto, I don't think. Let's just go semi. I forgot to put my ear protection in again. Yeah, it's too late now. Alright, so two zombie soldiers down. Likely to be the only thing that was in here. Sure, we'll grab the close quarters manual. I'm not going to try to get into the armory. Wow, man, 0.25 item spawn reeks. Jeez, usually these lockers are just full. They've got at least 1 training manual, they've got 1 pistol, a holster, and a passel of different kinds of soldier clothing. Every single one of these was empty, except for that 1 book. See, that's a little more normal right there. I'm not sure what was up with those southern ones, but this one's got at least the clothing. Fit army jacket. We're going to grab that. Just in case we do have to make a trip back into that ice lab. Yeah, the rest of this place really reeks. Alright, well, that's 1 barracks down. A couple of soldiers, but unfortunately, no grenadiers. I don't need the cash cards. I'm going to stop picking those things up. I'm going to grab the entrenching tool just in case we have to go dig out a helicopter site or rubble. In case I bring a ceiling down. Don't care about the rest of this. Alright, let's switch back to our other weapon. Yeah, when I created this game world and this challenge, I purposely picked my 10 targets as the rare zombie forms, and I didn't want to spend a year of game time rolling around waiting for them to evolve, so I set the evolution at 1.0. Default is 4.0, and the lower the number, the faster the zombies evolve. Then I also set for a winter start, so all the zombies in the game world basically had from the normal spring start all through winter to take advantage of that cranked up evolution factor. So first city I came across was just chock full of shocker brutes, hulks, predators, necromancers, masters, all of that stuff. How exactly do you beat the Hellspire and Hell Lab? I'm not sure what you mean by beat the FEMA camp, Hellspire, and Hell Lab. So beat all 3 of those locations as fast as I can? And how do you beat the Spire? Kill everything in it? Because pretty much that's all there is just a whole crap load of highly evolved demons and stuff. And there's the Caco, or not the Caco demon, the Cyber demon that'll one-shot you unless you're wearing heavy power armor. So, unless there's some scenario profession start that gives me heavy power armor, it would take me quite a while to finish that stuff. All the PK's Doom-related stuff, to quote-unquote finish them, you've got to be in heavy power armor. Because the Arc Demon and the Cyber Demon will just one-shot you if you're in anything less. So, makes it kind of tough. As a short-term challenge, that is. Hey there, Mr. Arrow Capital fella. I need the Grenadier because that's the point of the challenge. If you do exclamation point challenge on any of my live streams, you can get some basic details on just what I'm trying to do. I usually try to pick some kind of goal, give myself some major handicaps to toughen up the game difficulty, and also set the world settings pretty hard. I've had the unfortunate success of actually keeping characters alive lately, so I've been really starting to crank the difficulty up in various ways that are hopefully interesting for people to watch. And lately, my characters just keep surviving, so apparently I'm just doing it all wrong. I need to make it even harder. Alright, I've lost track of where the hell I'm going. I got the barracks here. I think I need to go along the south wall and try to work my way south. Can't do it from here. No south door here. That's the one that's got the hacks in it. Can't go in that room. That's the containment room, so that's not useful. It's kind of looking like I might be at the limit of what I can do on this floor. Yep, I basically just did a loop, so I'm stuck, except for going down. Speedrun the Ascension mod. I'll return to the Ascension mod. I played a series with the Ascension mod semi-recently, and it's got some things I like about it, but I didn't really get to experience all that much of the Ascension portions of it, so I'll give it another try here eventually. Kind of taking a break from PKs. I've done some work in PKs lately, and especially for this one, I didn't want to have PKs involved in addition to everything else that was going on. I'm trying to remember. So there, let's do the stairs down here that I found first. All right, so we're down on the second level now. Do the bedrooms. Alright, so we got a 3x3 grid area, nothing, bedroom, turret, die, cyborg. Bunch of nothings. Alright, let's go. Wait, where's the ladder? Was it on the one of these counters? Right there. I could barely see it right through that. Let's wield our baton. Oops, smash this thing up. And move these parts aside. Move it to here. Alright. Yeah, for the Ascension, I was actually toying with an idea of starting my own cult. Play with the Ascension mod and have the goal of starting my own cult. Try to follow basically the refugee center plotline and get my own little farm base area set up, make a compound, and try to recruit as many NPCs in as possible. Try to reach some kind of limit, like 20 NPCs or something. And I've never actually done the full quest chain for the refugee center. But I thought it'd be kind of interesting to try to become a cult leader and see how many followers I could amass within a period of time, or try to pick a number and try to get to that many people. Things like that. Whoa! Hello, bio operator! That's a pretty good sign. I don't often see bio operators hanging around. Huh. Don't think he can see me. Let's switch back to our assault rifle. Got him to heavily. One more should do it. Goodbye, bio operator. Alright, I don't have any reloads, so I gotta be a little careful here. What you gonna give me? 1 power storage Mark II. And a flashbang. Alright. Don't often see bio operators just wandering around the general hallways. Back to the kukri, I think. Guess that's the only good, well, not the only good thing, but one of the good things about labs is I'm not overly concerned about making noise in the lab. Alright, Krek in containment, Brute in containment, and a Crawler in containment. So, don't care about any of that. Come here, you. Can't remember, am I carrying anything I throw at these guys? I'm not. I've been swatting them out of the air. Trying to, anyway. There we go. And again, no sign of any kind of CBM. Curious. Useless room. Alright, we got a chance right here. What do we got? Prisoner containment. I don't think it's worth taking a chance to try to cut into this kind of place. Just don't think it's going to have anything that I need for my challenge anyway. Dead end. I can't go south because that room's got a turret. Well, getting low on power here. Turn on the interchange. Another useless room. Love when they give me back-to-back useless rooms. Alright, another grid area. Oops. Turret in there. Man, they've been real... I keep having to remind myself I've got the item spawns dialed way down. That's why I'm not finding much. Alright, well, nowhere to go. Can't go west, can't go south. Glad I'm not trying to hunt down Purifier. Skitterbot. Trying to remember how well cutting works against skitterbots. Let's switch out to our... Actually, I'm not even going to switch out. I'm just going to run away from this thing. Yeah, I know you're going to zap me. Let's go this way. Alright, another stairs down, but I gotta get my orientation here. I've lost track of where I'm at. Alright, so I do have a way up. That's not the way up. Not the way I came in, at least. I think I might have gotten pretty close to the end of this area, though. Wasn't much in this first or this second level. Alright, so that's where I started, and we got a stairs down right there, so that's what we're going to orient on. At least I've got a pry bar this time. Ah, the joy of low item drop rate. Look at this room. Stairs up, stairs down. Fine, make me switch. We can go all four directions. Go north. Another bio operator. This guy's going to be right on the door, yep. Have to run mode a little distance. Ah! Not good. Knocked me to the ground. Now he's beating the hell out of me. EMP grenade. Well, that's pretty handy to get a hold of down here in the lab. And no CBMs off of that one. Love the biooperator CBMs, but man, maybe it's the decreased item drop rate. Anyone know if item drop rate changes what you get when you're butchering corpses for CBMs? Maybe that's why I'm not seeing hardly as many CBMs off of corpses as I'm used to. I like to know why things are different than my expectations. Alright, let's switch back again. Back to walk mode. Let's have some rice. And a hit of water. Keep going north. What did they just do? Slice my pistol. Yeah, the fast draw holster, that's not a big deal. Alright, blocked from going north due to the turret. Stupid thing. Guess we'll just ignore him. So empty.